but now AI changes all that. So our conversational AI bot is designed to do both non-appointment and appointment-based conversations with this idea of trying to move you to kind of that next step. And then putting that out on all the channels. So, WhatsApp, SMS, live chat, Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, Google Business Profile messaging, all of those channels are available. In fact, actually, WhatsApp technically launches next week. That's also part of Level Update, which will be huge for everybody outside the US.
AI. Let's talk about that. So, just last week, because I took quite a bit some time to really focus on some personal issues, doing a lot of personal work. Been ramping up though. I been coming back the last few months and getting really focused on everything. And one of those things that I've been focused on is, since I came back and started focusing on it, there's been a whole ton of AI tools. All right, so I rebuilt
Absolutely.
my whole entire. Yeah, it's been making life a lot easier. So I revamped my whole entire content machine. Now I'm going in and looking at how do I implement AI into Go high level. I don't know anything yet. I know there's already stuff out there. So can you kind of share with us some of the cool stuff you could do with that?
I mean, we started with so we always follow our customers, right? So the content generation stuff was the first thing. So we already have copy generation throughout the app. So you want to generate social media posts or blog posts or website copy or whatever, you can do all that now in the app. And then we moved immediately on to image generation. So now you need, I need an image for that social media post or an image for that blog post. We can do all of that now. And then the next stage of it is, or was, depending on how you look at it, conversational AI, because we still, great content is not designed to live on its own and do nothing. It's designed to get people to take action. And when people take action at that point, you need to nurture those leads. Really, it's capture, nurture, or close. This hasn't changed and it won't change because it's really just based on human beings. And nurturing is really this idea that, all right, I've captured a lead. I need to immediately get back to them and immediately need to start a conversation. And I need to bring them down the funnel to that next step. And most of the time it's an appointment. But along the way, they're going to have questions. And in the past, it's been really difficult to answer those questions contextually, really difficult to do them, with great information. But now AI changes all that. So our conversational AI bot is designed to do both non-appointment and appointment-based conversations with this idea of trying to move you to kind of that next step. And then putting that out on all the channels. So, WhatsApp, SMS, live chat, Facebook Messenger, Instagram DMs, Google Business Profile messaging, all of those channels are available. In fact, actually, WhatsApp technically launches next week. That's also part of Level Update, which will be huge for everybody outside the US. And so, again, let's kind of move that person to take an action, because otherwise we're really not, like, capturing leads doesn't really do anything for you. This goes all the way back to when High Level was founded. We had a lot of great lead agencies who were bringing down the leads like crazy, and they'd be like, woo, 2 cents a lead, yay. And then they get themselves fired because the person would be like, yeah, 2 cents a lead, nothing. I didn't get any, none of those people walked to my store, they didn't buy anything, they didn't book the appointments, I didn't drill any of their teeth. Well, it's because you didn't follow up. Or if you did, you didn't follow up quickly. And now with the AI, not only do we automate it like we did before, but now we can automate it to the extent that we're answering really in-depth questions. We've got automatic training, so you can put like the client's website in there and hit train, and then it'll spider the website and use that automatically for training, or you can use Google Docs or whatever. So there's huge possibilities there. And then, of course, you'll see a little preview of this, but in Q4, we'll also start to move into voice AI, both on the inbound and outbound side, so that you can call in and actually talk to the AI, or it'll call you and actually talk to you.
That is so wild. That's freaking cool, dude. You can pop in a link and it learns the link, and then it can have conversations with people to answer those questions for them.
Exactly.
That's cool. Does it have like features like where you can put in frequently asked questions and then write the answer out or something?
Yep, absolutely. And then also we made it so that if let's say you're staring at the conversation in the conversations view and you're like, oh, you know what, I don't like that answer, you can hit a thumbs down button, it'll pop a window, and then you can redo the answer, and then it'll also add that to the training as well. So really giving people super simple, easy ways to do all the training stuff. So that I think is really, really cool.
That is so cool, man. I mean, over time, just over a little short period of time, it's going to know you and be able to respond for you. And then bam, you just freed up so much space and time.
Exactly.
That's awesome, man. Dude, hey, thanks for tuning in to the video. If you're an alpha business owner and investor trying to build a dominant brand, make sure you hit subscribe to this channel so you could do just that. And if you want to catch this full interview in its entirety, make sure you subscribe to the Underdog Empowerment channel on YouTube. to catch this full interview. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to catch you on the next interview. Peace.